Hi everybody, this is Pat in the paper closet. Today we're working on adding a little part to our baby girl's first year junk journal. This will be part 7, and we're adding a triple fold full page belly band. This will be what we'll be using. One sheet of copy paper I printed on both sides. I'll show you how I fold it up, and it's going to go on the page, not in the monthly part, but in the back where we're going to have our photos. This is the little tab I made to indicate this is the photo section. So I think I'll put this on, let's see, the paper's pink. Let's see. We'll put it on the yellow page. It's starting to hold my book open. Okay, I'm going to put these over here in a minute. Those are our memory tags that we made in the last video. Okay, here's our sheet of copy paper. I folded it up. You want it so that the front does not totally cover all the way over to the back, so that you see that there's an opening, so you know you can open up the sheet. So, the first fold that you'll make, now this will be the inside of my page, this is how I'm measuring. It's going to be at 3.5 inches from the edge, right here. This will end up being the folded in part. You'll see in a minute. That part is 3.5 inches. So that'll be folded in like that. And then there'll be another fold here, which will be at 3 3/4 inches. And then you'll fold it over so that you see, you leave this little area here that people can see that this can be opened up. We could put a little tab on it. We'll see, we might. Right now we'll just decorate it and fix it up. This is going to be our belly band. I'm going to get the book out of the way. And my little sign. Okay, so we have one of our memory tags, which we're going to put on the front. I have this little cluster that I made, a teddy bear, one of the die cuts, and then I just laid it on a piece of ruffled lace. And the amazing thing was, I tried gluing the lace to the lace with our regular glue. I only use Elmer's all-purpose glue, but this doesn't glue fabric to fabric, but it does glue fabric to paper. So it's holding up just well. And that's how I attached it. I just, crumbled it up a little and put it behind me, teddy bear. That's our glue. Okay. I'm going to use this part later on. First, on the inside, I want to put a pocket on this piece right here. So let me get, I think I have some of my yellow paper left. Yes. I'm going to measure a small pocket over here. So the piece is 3.5. So I'm going to cut the pocket at 3 1/4. 3 1/4 inches wide. 2.5 inches tall. So 3 1/4 wide by 2.5 tall. And of course I forgot to bring my paper trimmer. Hold on one second. Okay, I have it. 3 1/4 wide by 2.5 tall. So I'm going to cut a little piece of 3 1/4 wide. 3 1/4. Save that. And then we want it 2.5 inches high. 2.5. Okay, that's good. Now this pocket is made out of copy paper, but that's okay. The rest we had made out of cardstock, so we're not going to add gussets to this little pocket. And I don't need that anymore. Move that out of my way. Here's our belly band, all folded up. I'm going to open it so I can put on this pocket. This will be the pocket right here. So I'm just going to put glue around 3 sides of it. Let me open my glue. Put glue on 2 sides and along the bottom, not directly on the back. Of course, my glue is right now brown from that pin that I have. Okay, it's clearing up. You can't see the glue, so no problem. Looks pretty bad, but that's that pin. It's not stainless steel. Okay. I put the glue on 2 sides and on the bottom. Now I'm just going to line it up here a little bit from the edges and the bottom. Get it as straight as I can. Press it down. And let it dry. Give it a few minutes to dry. Really try putting anything in there. Okay, we'll let that dry. So that's the inside pocket. Now on the outside here, I want to put one of these memory tags we made. And I want to put that on a small little belly band that goes across here. So I have a piece of cardstock that's pink. And I need it to be, let's see, 3¼ inches wide. Will my tag fit in there? Yes. 3¼ inches wide. That's the only measurement. Oh, the only measurement we need. 3¼ This piece is about 1¼ inch wide. 3¼ on the length. And let's see, let me measure this. It's about 1¼ inch. You can get by with 1 inch if it was 1 inch wide. This happens to be 1¼ inch wide. What I'm going to do with it, in order to strengthen it a little bit, I want to fold it over in half. As close as you can. It's a little hard to fold cardstock without the score line, but that would mean going to find my scoreboard. So I'm just doing it this way. If you want to make a score line, be my guest. Alright, now on here on the inside, I'm going to put glue on the whole thing. This is just going to stiffen it up a little bit. Make it a little sturdier, because it's a little belly band. Fold it over, press it down. Now when the glue dries, it's going to be a nice hard piece of cardstock, because it's doubled and it's glued. Give it a minute to catch. So we're going to lay this across here. We're going to glue that down, and then our memory tag will fit in here. Right like that. That'll look cute. And then we're just going to glue this onto the front. We don't have much that's bulky in this book, so we can have something. That'll look cute. Alright, let's glue down this belly band. On the back, just glue on the ends, right across the end. And the other end. Okay, I'll try try to center it. I want it right about here. Not too close to the bottom. Make sure my yes, it's going to fit in there fine. Okay, we're going to let that dry. We'll glue on a teddy bear. Now, I'm just going to put glue on parts of the lace that I think are going to touch the paper. Remember, the lace will glue to paper. Let's see if that'll hold it. We'll center it right here. Now, I'm going to hold it down for a minute. Okay, while I'm holding that down, I finished cutting out all of the monthly cards and all the photo maps, and I do have a bunch of little baby bottle tags. I'm going to put one in each pocket. We'll be working on that. Our next video will be decorating the pages up. That will be part 8. So please, if you want to catch that, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell, and you'll be notified when that video is up. You can also hit the like button, and please leave me a comment. Help my channel grow. Subscribers, comments, likes, they all help. Okay, I think that's going to hold. No, it's not. This glue is not good on here. I may have to get my Fabri-Tac glue, and I'll fix that up. This glue doesn't seem to be holding. Anyway, let's test out our memory tag. Make sure it fits in here nice and snug, which is what I want. I just have to loosen up a little bit of the glue on the edge. There we go. So there's our belly band on the, our memory tag on the front, on the belly band. Here's the little pocket. And I had a little envelope made. I seem to have lost it. Here it is. Now inside of this little envelope, I'm just going to put a piece of that yellow paper. It has a white background, a white backing. I'm just going to cut a small piece and fold it up, just so there's something in that little envelope. And then you could, of course, if you want, add a few more pockets, but I wouldn't make it too thick. And that's your belly band. So in your book, here's where it's going to go. Going to center it on this page. You're going to add a little bit of glue on the top and the bottom, on the back, where it's folded, just along the top, and a little bit along the bottom. And the purpose of this big belly band, not only do you have a full page to use, but behind this you can fit larger photos, 5x7 photos. Just let me get this centered here. You can put 5x7 photos behind here, or perhaps you have a small little, what do they call that? When you go to a baptism, they give you a little handout, fold it up, the information on it. You can put that under there. Now I'm going to show you. Here we go. I have one of my photo maps. These are 4x6, so you could fit something much bigger behind here. You could put large photos, or like I said, a small little brochure. Maybe a little letter someone's written to you, congratulating you. Whatever is larger could fit in here. Okay, so that's all we're going to do today. That's our trifold full page Billy Band. Opens all the way up. You can fit small photos, pockets, like I said, tags, journaling cards, anything else you want to put in there. And you also have the use of behind it. So that's it for today's video. This is part 7 of the baby girl's first year junk journal. Like I said, please hit the subscribe button and the bell, and you'll be notified when part 8 is up. Should be soon, but this week. Also hit the like button, and please leave me a comment, and share this video if you can. Help me spread it. Okay, that's about it for now. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for coming. Bye.